Hi, I'm Joy and this is my channel Yoga with Joy. Good morning. So nice to have you here. So this is a fairly short, gentle practice. We do get up into Trikonasana. So we do a bit of seated on all fours, and then get up, and then we get down onto the mat again for a bit on our back. So I hope you enjoy it, and of course have any props handy that you generally need. I don't actually use any in the video, but just have them handy. And great, so grab a mat and see you in a moment.
Oh, radiant sun, pure consciousness, flaming orb of truth and bliss, remove the veil so I can see, illuminate my heart, awaken me.
Okay, we'll start in seated for this morning practice. So take a moment to restfully sit here in a comfortable position. So it might be cross-legged or kneeling. And you might want a block or a rolled up blanket underneath your sit bones. And take a few breaths to calm the body and the nervous system. It's a great way of starting the day. Maybe place one hand on your heart and one hand on your belly. And feeling the belly expand as you breathe in. And gently deflate as you exhale. And then your chest expand and soften as you exhale. Softening your shoulders. Let's set an intention for today. So how would you wish your day to be? Take a moment to properly set an intention. Focus on maybe a word or a phrase or a feeling of how you would like your day to be this day. It might reach out into your future even, further into your future. And then we'll softly open our eyes. Great. And start by exhaling back. So you're rounding your back and inhaling forward, gently arching the spine frontwards. And exhale, spine moves backwards. Take a couple more of these movements. Wonderful. That's great. And then back to stillness. And lifting up the arms, stretching up. Exhale. And clasping behind you. Opening up the chest. Inhale, stretch up. Exhale on the movement, and then inhale, clasping and opening up the chest. Fantastic. One more time. Exhale. And inhale, stretch up. Feeling the lengthening in your body. Exhale. And then inhale, opening up the chest. Wonderful. And releasing the hands down. Great. Coming into the twist. So exhale, over to the side. Left hand, right knee, if you're going the same way as me. The right hand's behind. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, soften. Breath in, and then exhale back to center. And then the other way. Inhale and then exhale over to the side. Breathing in and breathing out. Wonderful. Inhale and then exhale back to center. Fantastic. So let's bring the legs out and we'll point and flex the feet. That's great. Then taking some circles round your feet and then the other way. Good. And widen them as much as feels comfortable because it's morning. You don't want to overstretch in your inner thighs, the muscles there. You've got to be careful. So take breathing in and then exhale, folding forward, just very gently. You can play around with pointing and flexing your feet here. See what's comfortable. Breath in and then exhale, back up. Bring your feet together, keeping them a bit wider. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold forward, having a bit of a stretch. You can even have a little rock from side to side if that feels nice. Rocking out your lower back. Actually, let's try something where we bring a hand over, so it's a bit of a side stretch as well as this badhakonasana, forward fold. Inhale back, exhale over to the side, stretching out the left arm. Going off piste here. Feels good. Back to centre, exhale over. And back to centre. Lovely. Good. Okay. So coming onto all fours, hands below the shoulders, knees below the hips. And we'll take some flowing movements, so freestyle it a bit. So you're using your breath here in this tabletop position. So the hands are like planted and the knees are planted on the mat. Apart from that, you can move any direction you wish. That's great, good. Then bringing the hands a little bit further forward, we'll inhale forward into a kind of cobra upward dog thing, but with the knees down, and then exhale back, kind of like puppy pose, child pose. Inhale forward and exhale back. Be gentle with yourself though. If you need to go slower because it's morning, please do. And then when we're back like this, let's move the hands forwards and backwards one at a time. So getting a bit of a play around with a stretch. And then back to centre. Bring yourself back up, turn around the toes, lifting up into a hover. So you're tucking in your tummy and your abdominal muscles, but also your pelvic floor. And then exhale back, half downward dog with bent knees. And lift up onto tiptoes. Nice and strong. And then exhale, walking out the dog. Often feels quite strong the first downward dog of the day. Those hamstrings get very tight. Wonderful. And then walking the feet towards the hands in Uttanasana, folding forward. And just hanging here for a moment. You can lift up the toes and gently relax them down. Bend the knees, then bring the hands up by the side, opening up the chest. Stretching up here and hands down to the heart. That's wonderful. And then we'll step out so that we've got our legs wide, and then turn the right leg so it's facing the front of the mat and the left leg is clipped in. Then opening up the arms, loosen the knee for a moment, and then feeling this gentle movement forward. Find your place in Trikonasana. So there's a stretching down towards the earth and then up towards the sky, opening up from the heart. Lovely, deep, slow breath, softening your shoulder. This top shoulder's an important one. Bring yourself up again, so you're upright, turning around the other direction. Opening up, parallel, arms parallel with the mat again, loosen the knee. And then coming forward and down, your knee then straightens. So you're finding your place. So I like to have an open palm. So the back of my hand is on my ankle at the moment. My calf. And lifting up towards the sky and down towards the earth. Open up, soften the knee of the shoulder. Lovely. And bring yourself up. Let's come into the squat. So nice and wide, lifting up your pelvic floor. And then exhale down into a squat. Oh, feeling those hips open. Strong in the morning. Hands at the heart. Lovely. That's great. And release down onto the mat. And we'll bring ourselves down onto our backs with the knees facing up towards the ceiling and the feet are hip width, knees are hip width. Opening up your arms. And actually we'll first take the knees into the chest and give them a little rock around first. And then placing your hands on the knees, circling the knees open, so inhaling open, exhale closing your knees, inhale open, lovely. Lovely, strong. Oh, yawns. Morning yawn. That's the thing about morning yoga, isn't it? It's sort of morning and evening yoga. Place your feet down. Open up the arms. Lift up your hips and then move them over to the right hand side. Place them down after a couple of inches. Lift up your knees and move into the twist, or you can keep your knees down and move into the twist, which is slightly less intense. So if you want to, you can bring your knees up and over. Then your left hand will be on your right knee. And looking over the right arm. Begin to relax your breath. So you're really resting now. A wonderful way of starting the day is starting relaxed. Release the hand and bring the knees back up. Place the feet down, back to center, and then over to the other side. So the hips are lifting up and going over to the other side, either moving over to the right, or you're bringing the knees into the chest and over to the right and placing your right hand on the left knee and looking out. Great. Wonderful. Slow, relaxed breaths now. Then the knees can come back up, place the feet down and back to center. It's lovely. Knees into the chest, coming up into happy baby, have a little rock. Perfect. Then lengthen the legs out and come into Shavasana for a moment. Again, really important to start the day in a relaxed way, so fully relax your body. And then either you can stay here, just completely relaxing for a little bit longer, or turn over onto your side with me. And bring yourself up to seated. With your eyes closed. And take a few, maybe 3 deep breaths, like deep life-affirming breaths, so that you're waking up the body now. Inhale and exhale, soften shoulders. Inhale and exhale, softening face and brow. Inhale and exhale, soften the back of the neck. And bring the hands to the heart, Anjali Mudra. Namaste. And good morning. And thank you for sharing this practice. Take a moment to remember the intention that you set. You can even close your eyes again. And take that with you into your day ahead, life ahead. And hope to see you again soon. So if you haven't yet subscribed to my channel, please do, because it's so helpful. It's wonderful. And comment and like on this video. I'd love to hear how it is for you. So,
radiance and pure consciousness, flaming orb of truth and bliss, remove the veil so I